Yo, what up guys, 5D here. I got some updates to share on this free-to-play challenge account 2025 series regarding all the champion training that I've been doing during this period and some progression finally on the account, and also 1 point up in the leaderboard. I was at 32 the last time I shared an update. Now I'm currently at 30. That's huge, right? That's huge. Top 30 of the content creators in this challenge right now. That's huge. I count that as progress enough to share. But what have I been doing since that time? I said I was going to go into the campaign and begin to use my gems, because I've been saving up a lot of gems till I'm currently at 121 now of the maximum energy count, and I can start using gems now for energy without any hesitation. So I've been using up my gems in the right place campaign, taking 2 champions to 60. The first champion I took to 60, following your advice in the comments in that previous video when I talked about my frustration with all the wrong things I did in this account so far, and you guys did share a lot of tips with me, and one of them was to not sleep on Alice anymore. I've been sleeping on her, and I feel like she will be a replacement for Kale in dungeon runs where he's not looking as hard in the wave, and she will most likely help me survive longer in wave clear in any dungeons, because sometimes your champions die before they even get to the boss, and sometimes if you don't have a reviver, you're only relying on this champion as your reviver. That's not sustainable, right? So I feel like she'll be able to control the enemies more than Kale, who cannot even nuke the enemies in one hit. Normally takes him 2-3 hits to nuke them. So if you can't kill them in one hit, why not crowd control them so they don't target your weaker champions in the wave? So that's why I took her to 60 for wave content. Of course, I'm going to also be using her in arena, because I'm tired of falling from gold 1, silver 4, gold 1, silver 4. That's the switch I've been doing all this time. I want to stand my ground in gold 1 and begin to climb even to gold 2 and 3, because I've been fighting battles consistently, but I keep dropping back to silver 1 before the morning. So that's the first champion I took to 60. Her gear has not been revamped. I was waiting for one of those free gear removal to come up, because we just have a new rotation of this Cintranos, and we've not seen one of those free gear removal. I was waiting for that to come up so I can revamp all the champions gear. So, but if it doesn't come up, I might have to regear her right now during this artifact announcement and give her some more better stats with the new gear I currently have on the account right now. So Magic Affinity is open. I might go in there and do farm her ascension to at least 5, so she can benefit from her 5-star blessing that we did pick up from for this champion, right? I've not even put it on her yet, because she's not ascended yet. But let me see if I have it unlocked yet. Awaken Alice, 2-star for now. Let's give her the 2-star, but definitely we'll be getting some magic potions for her to unlock her 5-star blessing, at least. Not the 6-star. We want to wait until a mission or habitat mission requires us to take a Magic Affinity champion to 6-star. Maybe she might be the one, or maybe Ugo might be the one, who knows. Anyways, that's the first thing I wanted to share, that Alice is 6-star. I'm not sleeping on her anymore after all this time. I know some players took her to 6-star immediately they got her, but I finally did that on my account because I need her for crowd controlling more than not just a nuker, but I need that crowd control. Even if it's once, she's just gonna do it and wait forever to do it again, because she has no skill tomes. I've been spending my skill tomes on this champion skill. Yesterday during CVC, I spent 2 keys on this champion, and one went to the A1, unfortunate. The other one went to the this A3. This is the skill I want to fully booked. Now, Patriarch, if I can get an ally attack champion to have his ally attack go from a 6-turn cooldown to a 4-turn cooldown, I would not spend any more books on him. But unfortunately, the 2 books I spent yesterday went to this A3 and A1. So today I picked up 1 more legendary skill tome from that champion training tournament, champion training event that you just see me complete, and let's spend it on Padrag again. Now, if I'm done with him, then I'll begin to spend books on Alice, not Sun Wukong anymore, because Sun Wukong already got 2 books that was not worth it. All right, let me see. Hopefully it doesn't go to the A1. Wish me luck, please. Fingers crossed. A2, please. Yes, that's what I want. Please, no books should always go to the A1, and any other legendary skill tome I get will be spent in this champion to get his ally attack down to a 4-turn cooldown, which will make him use it more in battle and nuke down the enemies faster. Even if our AoE damage is not enough to take them faster, ally attack is always good. Also against bosses, also against it will even increase my damage in the dragon, because all those ally attack hits do count as War Master hits for all the champions going in with their A1. All the allies do join the attack with this champion in the team. So definitely need to empower my first legendary champion I pulled from shard so he can be the MVP in my team, to help the other champions do what they need to do. So the epic skill tomes where I currently spend it is another clan boss champion. Why? Because I'm trying to do nightmare clan boss. That's the next big goal. Even Dragon 20 is fine now. I need to push nightmare. Brutal is not just enough anymore. I will go over there and claim my brutal reward so you can see what I get from there. But nightmare is the next big place I want to be because it gives me access to sacred shards and legendary skill tome, right? So for that to happen, Torage the Frog needs to have this A1 skill that places the decreased attack 10% chance increase from a 30% chance to place the decreased attack to a 40% chance. Sometimes that might be the difference between me landing decreased attack or not. This is the only champion I have in the team doing consistent decreased attack, inconsistent decreased attack, if I must say. So I'm not hoping this skill goes into this A2 because although this one is useful for the waves, this skill is definitely useful for the waves. I might not now have allies in the team that I don't even need this skill in the waves anymore. But I would rather book the decreased attack or even book this skill, the ally protection. Is it already booked? No, we still have a long way to go for this skill. So I'm still spending all my epic skill tome on this champion. Already spent how many? 4, 7, damn, 9 books already on Torage, and yeah, still going. That's a lot of books to spend on one epic champion. That's a lot. It went into the A3 shield, which is not that bad. So we got 2 more down here to go to make that ally protection more available in this dragon. I mean, in this what do you call it now? Demon Lord Clan Boss stage. So I'm hoping this is the champion that will gonna carry me all the way to Nightmare. That's why I need decreased attack to be more consistent, and needs the ally protection to be more consistent also. So I'll keep spending epic skill tome on this champion. And does Ugo have a epics? No, I've already spent some over here hoping to get Ugo's decreased defense to be more available, because this is AoE decreased defense. You need it in wave 1, you need it in wave 2, you need it always on the boss. You don't have any other champion in my team doing A1 decreased defense to help. So Ugo is my only source of decreased defense. That's why I started spending some. Then I got Torage. I stopped spending on Ugo. I switched to now spending on Torage, because I guess decreased defense is important, but ally decreased attack and ally protection seems like a higher priority for clan boss. Eventually, I'll get these 2 champions fully booked so that their skills can be more available and more consistent. So any other content that has epic skill tomes for me to claim, I will go for it. I will grab it. I've not started spending skill tomes on this champion, Aox, who is also another clan boss champion that is useful. And yeah, I recently got Cold Heart. I think I put that video as a YouTube short. I don't know if you saw it. And I picked up Cold Heart from a Void shard during the last 2x Void. Yes, and that's when I picked up this champion. Of course, what do you call it now? Rare books are easy to obtain. I've put it on as much as I can, and it went all the way to the Heart Seeker. And as I pick up more, I'll be able to max out these 2 other non-important skills. Useful, yes, but not so important for Cold Heart. So Heart Seeker is the main important skill, and all the books went right here. Cold Heart will be my MVP for the Fire Knight, and Spider, I think, for the turn meter control. This skill does work along with maybe a 5-star Amiga or any other champion who has ability to put the turn meter of the boss down. So the question I will ask you in this video: should I take Cold Heart to 60 next? Because I did get this champion ready for this video to be the next 6-star champion, and I did make the food. I did say 2 champions, Alice to level 60 or 6-star, and Cold Heart to 6-star. That's my options. Now I do have another option of Sun Wukong. I feel like Arena, he's there for the aura. Alice will be there for the noobs, so he doesn't need to be 6-star. That's why he's not like an option right now. Arena, yes, I need to get up to gold 4, 5, whatever for the stats and all those golds, medals, right? But he's not very, very important right now to help me in dungeon content. So that's why he's sitting this one out. It's between Cold Heart and another revived champion, Tagoa. Now, some say this other champion, the epic champion that we all obtain for almost free, Sabita, is better than Tagoa, but Tagoa is already 5-star. Well, it wouldn't take me too much to get out of 5 to 6-star. So between Tagoa and Sabita, who do you think should be the next 6-star? And is it Cold Heart? Now, after I take one more champion to 6-star, I'm getting out of the campaign again to take the rest of these gems into farming masteries. There is one more champion that needs masteries. It's either going to be Cold Heart or it's either going to be Aox, because Aox also need masteries. Tourism currently has his War Master unlocked even after being a 6-star, so that will be a damage boost for me in the clan boss nightmare push that I want to do. So definitely want to add Aox to that farming of the masteries, and also Alice will be added to that farming of the masteries. I know these gems are not enough to get these champions masteries to max, but at least I might be able to go down a little further. And if I don't unlock War Master, at least I'll have some of their tier 4 masteries unlocked, which will help them, survive a little longer. So even after this 500, hopefully with all these events and tournaments going on, I might be able to pick up a little bit extra energy from all the sources. I have already spent one major source of energy this time around, and I was able to buy the entire 100 or 1000 energy that was available right here. This is another thing that helped me in the campaign to push all these champions, 2 champions to 6-star in a very short period of time. And also the fact that we have this 2x chance or this super rates in campaign now going on, that makes it so fast to farm the campaign to get your 5-star chickens ready to build your 6-star champion. So that's super helpful, so we don't have to spend an entire 1 week farming campaign anymore when you do it twice fast. Of course, you're spending twice the energy also to get that one done. So that's one source of energy that I picked up, and yeah, I'm still looking forward to picking up this tag arena energy sources also. Don't have enough for the ancient, so I might as well save it for 4 more days when this one is available to pick up. So all energy sources are dried out and campaign has been done. Let me go ahead and pick up the clan boss rewards. I'm still in brutal. I did try to fight nightmare. I spent 2 keys and extra keys that I was available, and I was able to do about 9 million or so, and I picked up nightmare chest for the first time. It wasn't anything special, it was the guardian chest. So I'd rather spend my 2 keys into brutal. This one was a 3-key brutal though, on the wrong affinity. Let me pick it up and see. Epic skill tome. Epic. That's a 5-star 1 HP. It's a good one to use for sure. It's not trash. I will appreciate any gear set I receive right now. No epic skill tome, but at least I'm getting these void potions that I need for all my champions, especially Cold Heart, who probably needs a little bit of those things. Alright, so I will not fight my brutal key right now, but this is the team and this is how they look. I'm hoping to keep this team and push them into nightmare when they all have their masteries, including Aox, to have War Master unlocked, and Toragi has decreased attack unlocked. What do you call it now? Ugo also has decreased defense unlocked. Right now, Books is the only thing that is holding this team back, and of course, Padriak also has his ally attack on the lower cooldown than I currently have it. Kale will still be the default champion in this team. I do have the option of Frozen Banshee coming in place of Kale for more poisons, but I don't know if I even need that, because the amount of poisons Toragi and Aox throws out, sometimes it fills up the poison bar, and with ally attack in there, it will even happen more often. So I might not need Kale in this team anymore soon, but I don't know. I stopped building Frozen Banshee once I saw that the team might not have space for all this poison that she brings. No. Let me know in the comments, do you think she's also a viable option? I just left her at 5-star and she has not even been in the clan boss team at all. Maybe if Kale is not useful anymore, she might come in, but that will be when I have no champion to 6-star. I do have some new champions added to the roster that I've not even considered using or building or anything like that. One of them is Magna. He's an arena focused damage dealer. Definitely needs some gear to help him push some demon spawn faction wars, but not anything special for arena yet. So he stays at 40, not to be developed, not to be built or anything like that. The newest champion I also obtained recently was High Cartoon, not to be built, not to be used, because her speed lead aura that she normally uses, the reason why most people build her, that's speed aura right here, 19% in all battles. I have a better speed aura in all battles, which is Padriak, right? So that's alone, usefulness in that front is gone. She also brings an increased speed buff right here, which I have 2 champions that already do it in all my dungeon teams, which is Tagoa brings the increased speed, and I think he also brings an increased speed. So she had usefulness is kind of limited in those 2 areas. So I don't think I'll ever need to build out this champion except for the purpose of faction wars or dome towers, special waves that lead her or anything like that. But yeah, unfortunately, no high cartoon will be built here except maybe for those other two content. Same thing applies to Morag. I do have an ally attack champion who doesn't team up with just two people, so it teams up with more. So most people, Morag is their only ally attack champion for Fire Knight. So maybe this champion and Patriarch can go into the Fire Knight and just drop the shield instantly. I don't think she's a high priority to build even for that content, and she will remain here in the Dwarf faction with some artifacts that I'll soon put on her and get her ready for that content. So any other champion that I'm neglecting right now on the account, I have ally attack for clan boss already. I'm not looking toward building double ally protections yet, so I'm not going to be building Konoishi in anyways. She does have decreased attack, right? Weaken. Okay, Leech, that's what she breaks. I already have Leech coming in from Ugo, so I don't also need that. There's a Leech right here on an A1. So that's a few champions that are useful in general content, but I have so much replacement for them that there's no reason to even put XP on them right now. So I'd rather do the right thing of putting them in the vault right now so I don't use them as chickens, because that's one thing that most players in this challenge are doing. They're using epics as chicken just to push their more important champion to 6 stars so they can push content faster. I'm not going to be using these epics even if I don't need them right now. I will use them as faction wars champions instead of using them as chickens, even if I will never really build them, including Shaman. She's also another one that I do have a reviver. I don't need this long cooldown reviver right here. She goes in the vault. And as for Rain Beasts, yeah, the same thing applies right here. There are many champions I just obtained recently that I do not look forward to building, and when the Scarab King comes around, Lodric will be built at that time, because he's my only hope for that Scarab. And because with his shield, I'll be fully protected and hopefully keep the Tormentor of the boss down with my 5-star Amiga. Where is he? 5-star Amiga will remain 5-star. I don't think I'll be taking Amiga to 6-star in this time around. He will stay 5-star. I might build him better than he currently is built right now, but will stay 5-star. His gear will be 16, so he can survive heat and go faster enough to just crit and accuracy and speed. That's all I have. No special artifacts, no relentless, nothing crazy like that. Just basic build for him so he can take full advantage of that ally attack, and yes, have him putting down the Tormentor along with Kodat as my two main sources of keeping bosses Tormentor down, including the Fire Knight. That will be so easy for me to hit level 20 when I finally put that team together, or when I decide to start pushing it. So besides all this prep I'm doing for these two champions I'm taking to 60 right now that I've not decided on the second one, I've not pushed out any other dungeons. I just wanted to focus on building these champions to the best of their ability, waiting for artifact announcement to come around so I can re-gear all my champions and find better gear. So let's take a look at the gear I currently have right now. By the way, speaking of gear, I currently have almost 20 million silver. Let me quickly do this gear cleanse right now, because some of the campaign had to be done manually, so you don't go spending more energy than you're supposed to. That's where all this excess gear is coming from. Sell 1.3 million in the bag. Go over there and check the silver count. This is the highest amount of silver I've had so far this entire series, and it's because I've been spending all this time in the campaign without building any new champions since the last time they did that free gear removal thing. I did take a few champions gear to 16 after then, but then I stopped spending silver, hoping to see when the next free gear removal will come around. I don't even have one of those free gear removal things that you use to unlock it whenever you want to re-gear your champions. Why? Because I've not unlocked the content that drops it the most for us is Corset City. I think it's hard mode or so. So 52, level 52 is the next big thing. I complain how I've not climbed higher ranks since I've not climbed higher ranks, so these contents are locked for me. So the first thing, I hit level 50, I hit level 51 today, and I'm currently hitting level 52 today also, if I keep doing more champion training. And with that, I will unlock that content, which has some easier early stages. For that first stage, I think it's very easy to put together a team that can help you clear those and get the resources that is available there. hopefully we can see an epic skill tome here or there in those bosses stages. Hopefully we can use in Corset City. So that's the next big content I'm trying to unlock right there. So let's look at the gear again and see if there's anything special. I think the accessories are the most important part of the gear right now. I've not farmed Spider 10. I was supposed to be farming Spider 10 when it required me to, but I've not farmed Spider 10. I'm in the campaign and faction wars, right? And I'm in farming masteries. But I'm beginning to get some Feral, 6-star Feral. This was from beating the siege or winning the siege. And some Blood Shield ring. I think I bought this one. I don't know how I got it. And then some special pinpoint accessories, because whenever we have those missions that says fight 3 dungeons or fight 3 levels, 3 dungeons with 3 artifacts or get 3 artifacts of dungeons, I go over there into this pinpoint accuracy farming boss and do it. That's how I got some pinpoint over there. Even if they are 5-star, even if they are 4-star, they all stay, because this dungeon will close soon and we want to farm it as much as we can and be able to unlock some accessories for our champions. Now you'll see me getting even more pinpoint than normal accessories because I've not been able to fight. I've not gotten the time and energy to go farm the spider at 10. So if I go into the spider right now, I don't have a HP bonus, so I probably will still remain at 10, even if I feel like my champions can make their way back all the way to 16 or 17. I think 10 will still be the place I stay. And Cold Art is there now to nuke with decreased defense out there. I don't know if that will be enough to take care of the wave, the spiderlings, but definitely the boss will be taken care of with Amiga and Cold Art when I review. So I have more pinpoint accessories than any other accessories. So does that mean that the pinpoint is the new content we farm now instead of Spider Hat 10? I mean Spider normal 10. The best big thing to farm, instead of spending 12 energy right here, it's better to spend it in here. Similar amount of energy, 12. It feels like this is the better to farm than this one because of the special stats and the special qualities of that pinpoint set. You do get other artifact sets that are not so great, but it might be a 5-star one too instead of a crash one. So that means no dungeon progress over here. I don't think I want to farm the magic. I will try it. I don't feel like we should be farming level 16. I feel like we should have enough gear on our champions right now to push further than this. But farming this level 16 just to get at least a full ascension of 5-star will cost me a lot of energy. Is that something that may be worth it or not? Let me know in the comments. So that's the biggest updates that this free-to-play 2025 account have been able to achieve in these past 2 days. And I wanted to share with you that I did not slack since the last update. I went ham. I did spend the energy I have. All the energy pots in the inbox are gone. Now all the gems are beginning to go down too. And finally champion training was done in a few moments. Even this free-to-play account did more champion training than my main account, which is currently not going for that 11,000 mark. This one was at 10,000 for a new account like this. So I hit it so fast that doing more champion training right now feels like a waste. And one way I did this, I didn't do the old methods where before taking a champion to 6-star, let's say I wanted to take this champion to 6-star. You know, you have to put some XP into these chickens, right? You don't just spend them like this. Well, I did it like this throughout, even yesterday on stream. 3-star champions, I did not put 1 blue into them. 1-star champion, 2-star champions, I didn't go into the campaign and farm them to level 6 before using them as chickens. So I did raw, spending of food like this without putting XP into them, and I was still able to complete champion training. Now, if you do not have enough resources, you might want to put some XP into champions before you use them as chickens. But I had the gems, I had the energy, so I did not even bother to put XP into chickens before you use them as chickens. Anyway, yeah, hopefully this helps anyone starting a newer account to see my progression so far and the decisions I'm making, and also looking forward to your feedback below. Which of those champions are worth it? Yes, I did buy 2-star chickens a lot from here, so I don't run out of mystery shards, because if you're doing a lot of champion training, you eventually run out of 2-star 1-star food to make. You can see that the mystery shard count is low, and we always summon to get more chickens to go farm in the campaign and level them up from 1-star all the way to 5-star and use them. I think I even have enough to make another 5-star if I wanted to. See, I have enough for another 5-star. So there might be 2 champions ready to go to 60. So if you guys say Cold Art should be the next one, Cold Art, let me know 2 champions that deserve to be 60 next. Cold Art and Tagoa, or is it Cold Art and Sun Wukong, or is it Cold Art? I keep saying Cold Art because she definitely is worth taking to 60, because she will need those mastery to hit so hard to totally take half of the boss damage in the spider or half of the boss damage in Fire Knight with her Heartseeker when she gets it done. Not just for the turn meter control, for the big looks also. Maybe she'll be my first champion that I build in Savage if I am able to pick up that gear in Fire Knight when we start pushing that content soon. Alright, so I look forward to your feedback below. I just wanted to hop on here and share some free-to-play challenge updates. Let me look at the leaderboard. Like I said, I'm currently at level, let me keep that refreshed. Maybe I've climbed to 29. Maybe at 29. From 32 to 30 is huge progress for 1 day or 2 days. Let's see the progress. So the leaderboard breaks. Yeah, still 30. Still 30. Remember, I did this all with champion training and some faction wall pushes. Now, if I do go into dungeons, definitely be able to climb higher to 28. So by the time you see a next update, you find me at 26, 27. So watch out for this space. I'm climbing slowly but surely. I'm not giving up yet. And yeah, have I spent the legendary skill tome I got? Yes. Epic skill tome spent, legendary skill tome spent, and clan boss rewards obtained also. Nothing special right here. Fell back right out of gold into silver again. So hard to climb. That's why I was thinking of building a Sun Wukong and Alice to help me beat this type of bosses. I did unlock the live arena recently, and you can see we have energy pot hiding right here. And this is all sources of energy that I was missing out on a daily. Now I was able to pick up this one yesterday, 50 energy every day. It's good source of energy per day. That's what you get for unlocking this content early. And I was able to win 2 battles so far to get 40 of these bronze medals, which is difficult. Before I won those 2 battles, I think I won 1 out of 8 battles. That's how it took long it took for me to find a team or an enemy I could beat. Let me see where to spend it. The best content where to spend your area bonuses in the early game is the content where you have difficulty with the most, or where you want to have the most progress. And I think for this account, the content I want progress with is faction wars. Demon spawn. Dragon is already at 20. I don't need help in the dragon. I'm fine with 20 progression in the dragon, and I'll be looking forward to demon spawn battle. What keeps you alive longer in demon spawn? Defense. What makes you do more damage in demon spawn? Ignore defense. So you got to choose between these two. I don't have a problem with the speed on my champions. Are already well speed tuned for that content. You don't want to rely on speed for demon spawn. So I'm gonna put it into getting more damage in the demon spawn by ignoring the boss's defense. That's why I put it up. It's 100. I'm just saying 40 so far. Maybe some more battles today. I'll win 3 more battles and get 100 and see if I can unlock this content. All right. Let's see. I've already spent affinity bonuses. I am spending my affinity bonus everywhere. Instead of focusing on one thing like you're pushing for the Habitat missions, you get more points for unlocking each. According to the points calculation, only for this tournament though. That's why we're doing this. So the point says Great Hall 5 points per upgrade. Right? 5 points per upgrade right there. So that's why it makes total good sense to unlock 5 points, 5 points, 5 points. By instead of spending all into one, I was able to spread that into all these ones, and that's how I intend to keep doing it, by going 1 1 1 1 1 1 2 2 2 2 2 2 3 3. It's not the best way to play the game if you're playing for the long run, but just for the points grabbing, I will be unlocking 2 2 2 2 for everywhere. Even in resistance that I don't need for these champions, I will do all of them 2 2 2. So I hope I can get it done faster in gold instead of silver, because it's taking forever to get it done in silver. All right, catch you all in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more daily raid challenge content, and please give me some more advice and tips that can help me progress faster in this challenge. I'm looking forward to your comments later, guys.